So you close your eyes for a moment. Have in mind that we're going to practice another little dharma together this morning. So just feel your state now, whatever it is. Positive or negative, what is the experience this moment? And then notice the inborn conditioned tendency to pull away from it and analyze it, label it, how we create the separation. It can also be that you are listening to the birds, you are listening to the sounds here, and again notice the tendency to pull away from it, create separation. Now instead of doing that, ask yourself, whatever the state is in this moment, how is it to experience oneness with this? How is it to experience oneness with this moment, this state that is present right now? But the only concern, how to be one with it. Because then you break the separation. You make an effort to break the separation, the ego, the dualism between the knower and the known. Then there comes a new state. Again, you just ask one question, how is it to experience oneness with this? And again there comes a new state. And again, just feel that state and ask, how is it to experience oneness with this? This is basically what we're going to do. And I'm just going to demonstrate it on one of you now in a little while. And then you're going to do it 2 and 2 with each other. To have somebody to help you, to support you. It's a very simple little thing, and to get you into the habit of don't go into separation all the time. That's your conditioning. All the time pulling away from your experiences and thinking about them, analyzing them, and you feel out of the world. You feel alien. You feel an outcast here. We had to get into life. We came here to be involved with life, not to think about it and be separated from it. And this is the tendency that the mind does all the time, to pull away and think about it. So what is the state this morning? Is there somebody who has a not so nice state we could start with? You are all in a good space. It's too. It's not good. There's nobody are sitting with something that is not you.
That's why I'm not saying it.
Okay, then we just take whatever state. Yeah.
Then I have sleep problems. I didn't fall asleep yesterday, and then I took a sleeping pill, but then I slept.
So that is not so good. Then you get a little unclear. If you took a sleeping pill, it's not a blame, but it's not a good. It's not so good then to work with you. It doesn't mean you should not work after, but if I'm gonna demonstrate it, I want to be sure I can show something. Who else has some kind of? What about you, Hans Ross? How are you this morning?
No problem.
I can bring up something.
Okay, come here. Take a pillow with you.
Yeah.
Just sit here and close your eyes. And feel yourself. What is your state right now?
So what I'm connecting with is like a pain from meeting ignorance.
Okay. So feel that pain. Yeah. Feel it in the body and feel it really. Yes, it's how it is. And then ask yourself, how is it to experience oneness with this pain? How is it to experience oneness with this pain? You just take your time. Just keep on kind of coming in and experience oneness with it. Be one with it, merge with it. So you can see I try to again drop the separation. To go beyond the separation between me and this. Then you allow the I sense to drown into the object. Yeah. How is it to experience oneness with this? That's right. Yeah. As you meditate like this, there comes a kind of new state, there comes a new experience, there arises a new experience. Is that true?
Yeah.
Can you give that a name, or can you say what it is?
It's just that the sharpness kind of melts.
Yeah, there's a melting feeling. It's important we try to say, what is the state now? What is it I have to say yes to now? So now there's a kind of melting feeling. Then I will ask her again, just allow that melting feeling to be there. And then again ask, how is it to experience oneness with this? How is it to experience oneness with this melting feeling? Yeah, just take your time. And when you're ready, just tell me.
Just very. I just come home.
Yeah?
It's just very.
You get a feeling of coming home.
Yeah.
How does that feel? If you can
It
say
feels very warm.
warmth, okay.
And that's the nectar feeling. For
Yeah.
me. It's substantial. It's
Yeah,
not
substantial. Now I just help her to get that state clear she's in right now. And then I ask her again, how is it to experience oneness with this? I'm often reacting like that when people are relaxing. How is it to experience oneness with that? We don't go in and start thinking, is this enlightenment, is this the source, and blah, 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 blah. No. You just grab it immediately. Hello, darling. I want to make love to you. I want to be one with you. Whatever it is. Yeah. And then, of course, there comes a new state. Can you give me a word for that state?
No, it's just very calm and soft.
Yeah. And you give room for that, what you just said now, calm and soft. Yeah. And then again you ask, how is it to experience oneness with that calmness and softness? So you see, she comes into meditation, that's obvious, isn't it? Whatever you are struggling with, the problem is not the object, the problem is your separation from it. That is the problem, because you separate yourself. Either you judge it and push it away, or reject it, or you grasp for it. You kind of just simply relax into it. How is it to experience oneness with it? Whatever it is. Again and again and again you take away the separation. And there may come a moment where you are just like water flowing inside it. Just like a free space permeating whatever is. Yeah. Yeah, just feel that. That's right. You're the formless in every form. That's what you realize. I am the formless in every form. And it can come very, very strong, it can come very gentle. And when you see that you are the formless in every form, it doesn't matter what the form is. It doesn't matter. And you will go into a deep meditation and you just come back here and allow that formlessness to permeate all forms. Yeah. So I have in mind we will do this 2 and 2 this morning. Are you okay? What was the solution to your problem?
It's just a connection.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, first state. You look at your partner, what is your state now? And the partner try to express it. The experience. Not what you're thinking about it, but how you feel your state this moment, physically, mentally, emotionally. And it's a good idea if your partner have your eyes closed. And then if you're the facilitator, then you ask, how is it to experience oneness with that state? And then you just wait and allow your partner to work with it, to be intimate, to come. Only that question, how is it to be one with it? With this, whatever the state is. And after a while, your partner, you will ask your partner, so how are you doing now? Is it the same or has it changed? But it has changed now. What has it changed to? Yeah, it's more heavy now. It's like a wall now. And then you give your partner time to kind of formulate this state that is now, and the experience of it is dark and it's heavy, and then again you ask, okay, how is the experience oneness with that? And again you're just there with your partner waiting and allow your partner to digest the oneness, to come into this oneness. And after a while maybe your partner will say it, or you will ask, how are you doing now? Yeah, but it's much more light now. Okay, how do you feel that? Yeah, I feel it as if my chest is more open, or I even feel my head is light. Okay. That's the new state. How is it to experience oneness with that new state? That's how you just go on. And there's no talking about these stages and analyzing and questioning, and you understand? It's a very simple technique to break separation, to break duality. And you may be so lucky that you actually suddenly become the formless in all forms. The feeling, the presence that permeates all forms. And then there's a moment of clarity, and it can be a very split second, and it can be a little longer. And then just allow yourself to be here. And it can happen that you go so deep here that you nearly stop breathing. Because when you become the formless in all form, you go into a deep, deep absorption. And the mind becomes very, very, very still.